there of like lesser Elohims, like these forces that were part of the divine council, according to like Psalm 82, and that were
Michael Heiser.
Michael Heiser.
In the Bible, it uses the word Elohim, which just simply means God or gods, and it will talk about the gods of the Canaanites, that sort of thing, right?
Lowercase g.
And there, the word that is used is Elohim. Does that not mean that those demons were actually Elohim, like little gods who actually existed and therefore were gods? No, that's not what it means.
Right.
This is where I push back against Heiser, right? No, they were not gods. There is only one God, period, end of story. And that's how you should talk in English. When you translate the word Elohim, you should not translate it as gods except quotationally. So you can say the Greeks believed in gods. Sure they did. They believed in their gods. Did the gods exist? Do we say that their gods exist because we say they believed in gods? No. We're saying they believed in what they called gods.
Sure.
And then we can just say that some of those things actually did exist, but they're demons.
Demons.
While I appreciate Larry's thoughtfulness, I think that he's simply wrong, and I think he makes a fundamental mistake of a hermeneutical method where we're taking the 21st century understanding of an English word, God or gods, and we're trying to impose it and frame it into the definition of ancient Hebrew words. And so, for example, when he says in the Bible, Elohim simply translates as God or gods, that's technically not true. The Hebrew word Elohim, it's a technical word for a disembodied spirit. And so we have, in our modern 21st century, specifically in English, we have created a word called God, and we have a capital G to refer to the uncreated creators. Mike Heiser referred to him as species unique, versus gods, lowercase g, to the gods of the nations. And then Larry says that these demons were not Elohim. Like we should not conflate the two things. Well, the problem that Larry's going to have to deal with is Moses. Moses himself equates the two. Read Deuteronomy 32:17. I'm going to give you the Hebrew behind it. They, the Israelites, sacrificed to demons, to shedim, technical term for evil, malevolent spirits, not Eloah, God. This is the uncreated creator. To gods, Elohim. So the equation here is that the shedim and the Elohim are the same beings. They had not known. New Hadashim, demon gods, that had just arrived, which your fathers did not fear. I would love to have this conversation with Lecrae directly, especially as somebody who studied underneath Michael Heiser. Mike is not able to defend himself in his view. And so anyways, if you would love to hear that conversation, maybe tag Lecrae in the comments.